All right, welcome back to part 2 of this video. We are going to continue our trip through Arches. All right, Madison, where's our next heading?
So we're gonna go to Devil's Garden Trails,
Okay.
which has a bunch of different arches in it. It has Landscape Arch, which is they said is like the longest arch.
World's longest.
Yeah, it's the hike there and back is right under 2 miles, so it's not too bad. So it's about a mile out and a mile back.
Yeah, I remember at the visitor center he said maybe 45 minutes.
Yep.
So it must not be very. Does it say it's strenuous? Because
it says moderately easy, some elevation gain, hard packed surface.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're not gonna go to it, but Double O Arch. It's a 4.1 round trip.
No, we're not doing that one.
No, but that one says it's difficult elevation change, rocky footing, some exposure to heights, short side trips to okay, so that one takes you to the Navajo Arch.
Oh yeah, so on the other side of that is all Navajo land.
Partition Arch.
Yeah, so
that one takes you to the 2 arches that are over there.
Right.
Whereas so that's why it's called Double Arch, I'm assuming, is because it takes you to the 2 arches.
Yeah, so let's see how long it takes to get from where we are to the next parking lot. Stay tuned. I'm not even sure if the color comes across, but it's so like red, rust color, I guess, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Chad said, the topography it changes from one side of the park to the other, which is just magnificent. And so unreal that this is here. This park is so much bigger than I expected it to be.
It's huge.
Yeah, this is nothing what I expected Arches National Park to be like.
Look at that one just hanging on.
Uh-huh. What is it called, Madison?
That arch is Skyline Arch.
Skyline Arch.
It's a 0.4 mile round trip. Easy walk over rocks to get a closer view of the
Okay, so it was about a 13-minute drive over from Delicate Arch to Devil's Garden, and parking is pretty crowded, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to find a parking space here. So at the beginning of this trailhead, there is a water refill station for your bottles, there's trash cans, and there are bathrooms. Sorry in advance, you're going to hear some of the crunchy sounds, which is our footsteps on the gravel path. So this is wild. All of a sudden we're walking up and there it is right in front of us. I will be honest, I didn't even notice it at first because it blends in. It's another example of the wild changes. 1 minute you're on gravel rocks and the next minute it's complete sand. As Chad's walking in sandals. Wow, this is crazy. You feel so small next to this. Yeah, so I will say it's I had slightly less than a mile and 30 minutes up, so I'm sure it'll be easier going down too. Hold on. Yeah.
We made it.
We did it. This one was much easier hike.
Landscape Arch.
No edges.
The world's largest arch?
Yeah, it was
longest.
longest.
Yeah, so who knows how long
Gravel
this will be here for, because to me that is very delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not to be mistaken with Delicate Arch.
Right.
Let's head
This is
down.
landscape.
We lost Dora again.
I didn't get it close enough as Madison's running up there. Obviously not the only one. You can see all the footprints in the sand. Footprints in the sand.
It reminds me of the truck runoffs on mountainy roads.
Yeah. One day her kids are going to see these videos and they're like, man, my mom was so cool.
What
It
happened
really would
to
be
her?
funny if she fell right now.
back down here. I have 1.91 miles and 55 minutes.
I have 1.89 and 55 minutes.
I have 54, about to do 55 minutes, 1.97. So there you go. Let's go to the next one. Great hike. It was a really good one, yes. Yeah, take your time and really enjoy the scenery.
So I know in one of the other videos I mentioned that we bought, lots of snacks and food at the store, and I will say I'm really happy we didn't make that decision. We spent a lot of money, but we have been eating it all week for lunches, and we just finished that hike and we are eating our Uncrustables and our beef sticks and our electrolytes. We're having our water bottles, so I'm really happy. I highly suggest you guys do that. It just makes it so much easier. You never know really how long you're going to be out there. We were not planning on doing that hike, so that was an extra hour that we were out there. So it's really just great to have the extra food and water with us.
Yes.
All right, so Madison, let me ask you, where are we going next?
Oh, let me put down my beef stick. Where'd it go? Oh,
She's
we're
the
going to
map. She's the map. She's the map.
We're going to the Windows Trail. Which
To
is
the
back-
windows.
Sorry, I have my
The wall.
which is back towards the front of the park.
So we passed it as we were coming this
Mhm.
way. Okay.
But we wanted to go out to Delicate early because it gets pretty packed.
Right.
And the heat and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, sorry, let me find it.
She mentioned the heat. I will say it's only 56 degrees, but it's
The
a
sun.
beautiful temperature. Like this, I'm really happy that it's not 90 degrees out.
Yeah. So the Windows Trail is a mile round trip. Not too bad. Says it's an easy trail to the north window, south window, and the turret arch is 0.7 miles out past that. It looks like.
Yeah, I think we're just planning on doing north and south because, again, like I said, we did one we weren't planning on doing, which I'm very happy that we did that.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah, and again, it's 11:45 in the morning, so I mean we've done a lot already.
Oh yeah.
We were in the parking lot for Delicate at 7:45.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the key, really. I mean a little chilly in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I was complaining it's cold, but now the weather is just so beautiful.
Parking at Devil's Garden Trails was a little difficult later in the day, I would say.
Yes.
So if you were sure you wanted to do all those arches and that trail out there, it's about I think I said 7.8 mile round trip trail. I would come straight to that and then do Delicate
Right.
if you wanted to. If this was one of your top things, just because there was a lot of people circling for parking.
Oh.
Right. But again, it was amazing. So let's head on over to the windows. All right, this one is double arch.
At least that's what it says. Oh!
So this one that we're looking at, we
south?
think is turret arch.
The north and south.
So traffic over here by the windows, extremely thick. People are parking on the side of the road. So this is obviously extremely popular, but I would assume so also because you can see it from the parking lot kind of thing, or it's a very short walk. So we're thinking that's one of the windows, but we're not sure which one. But also the traffic, I don't know if y'all can see, it goes all the way up. So I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to get out at this one. All right, so this is probably as close as we're gonna get, which is the car, because the traffic is really, really bad. There's not a lot of parking up here, so I would say this is the worst congestion we've seen.
This might be something that you come back later in the afternoon. After you've done the other two, go back to your hotel, get a little rest, eat some food, and then maybe come back in the afternoon.
Or first thing in the morning.
Well, in my opinion, you want to go first thing in the morning. You want to go to Delicate.
Yeah.
There's less people there. We had an easier time, Madison and I did, getting the pictures taken.
I more meant people that maybe are not planning on hiking Delicate.
Yes.
This definitely needs to be the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because much shorter walks.
Yeah, right. Delicate's not for everybody, in my opinion.
No.
So, but yeah, I think this is going to be the closest. We are going to hope that when we loop around, we can see Double Arch a little bit better also, which is kind of sad because it's only a half a mile hike and that's supposed to be some great pictures. But like I said, we are not able to get a parking space. This is just crazy crowded.
It's taken us just 30 minutes to just get to the start of the parking lot.
Right.
The traffic, and I can see there's no spaces available. But hey, that's okay.
Yeah, mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
So.
At least I got to see the arches from the car.
Right. That's double arch.
I convinced them. So, once you down that corner where everybody's trying to park up there, there's nobody coming down this way, and so Chad was able to parallel park. And Madison might have said that this one is so cool.
It is. I saw the pictures when I got a smidge of Wi-Fi.
So this is a half a mile round trip to Double Arch. So we are going to go ahead and knock this one out today.
That's what.
Let's go.
This cave,
It's the Cave of Wonders.
that's not what it said on the map. Did y'all see the face like that? It looks like a face in that rock.
Dum dum.
People are climbing.
Oh, wow. It's really, really cool. The face you can see even more from here. With the mouth is open.
Okay, on the video it might not look like much, but look at all the little ant people underneath and you can see how massive it is.
I like right here.
All right, so Madison decided while we were taking pictures to climb all the way up there.
She's in line to get to the top.
On the back side of it. Straight down.
Right foot. Left. Haha.
Get a video of that. Oh. If you want to go off, I can grab a picture of you. Halfway.
I can go up there and hand you the phone because I want to see
Really?
the traffic.
Wait, Dad, did you hear?
Oh.
T-Buzz, dude.
Then here.
And then Alta was up there. It was so cool. I got up.
Standing up like the
Yeah, no, there was no way. I got up to the top and I said, "Ooh, that's a really drop." But that was fun. Dad tried to like climb up to give me my phone. I was like, "No, you're in the T-Buzz."
Okay, so according to my watch, it was 0.6 all the way back to the car.
0.75 if you go up to the.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Oh, hold on, let me put my seatbelt on. And it took us 26 minutes. Like I said, that's car to car, so not bad at all, actually. No. It was an easy walk.
Oh, such an
Yeah.
easy walk.
Yeah, until you get all the way where she went.
Yeah,
so.
because there's rocks, so like you can go just sit up in the rocks. Like you don't have to go all the way up to like
Right,
in that like second arch.
right.
Like you can just sit up and chill. It's very shaded, so it's really nice.
All right, so we're gonna head back down to the visitor center to use the facilities and maybe take one more quick glance inside, and then we'll see where we go.
Oh look, like that one. That one's gonna eventually be bigger. You know, the hole.
So we decided to come back. We had some free time and end up doing the windows because like you saw earlier, it was so crowded we couldn't get a parking space. So we came back, it's what, almost 7 o'clock?
Yes.
And plenty of parking. Great temperatures, so we're heading up there now. We're taking the short trail so that we could just see all of them. We're not doing the whole loop here, but we'll show you what's ahead of us.
Single arch, bicep arch, north and south window. So you just walk down, you can see it. It's a mile round trip.
Oh look, there's another thing. How do arches form?
So it's funny, from the road, we thought this was one of the windows,
It might be.
but we don't think that's true. Yeah, we're not really sure which is the north window, south window, turret arch, seagull arch. All right, so we know 100% that's turret arch. Well, I say 100%. We're almost 100%. All right, we're getting close to the money shot. And yes, stairs.
I know.
We made it to the top.
We were at my dad's and my mom was like, don't do any of this.
Okay, so what we walked up to was the north window, so we were right. And apparently, according to somebody else that's sitting up here, go to the right, and that's where south window is going to be. So we're going to try to head over there because we haven't been able to see that yet. But north window is the one you could see from the wall, the road. So now we walk down the stairs, and right over Madison's shoulder is turret arch. Do you see it yet, Matt? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we totally missed this. Yeah, the sign says south window. What do you know? And there it is. So, north window, south window. So Madison's taking us this way in hopes that there's another view. All right, well, thank you, Madison, because this is a much better view of the south window.
Right.
Wow.
I go stand at the bottom of it.
From this angle, turret looks so different.
So what I like about this area is you can stand in one direction and you can see so many arches and windows from just one vantage point. Because I can see double arch, I can see turret, I can see the south window. If I walk a few more feet, I can see the north window. It's really cool.
Yep, I agree.
Two arches that are not even part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what that is right there in the far distance. There's a tiny little hole right there.
And one right next to it on the right.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we're taking the loop around because either we go right or left, it doesn't matter. It takes you back to the parking lot. So might as well go to turret arch. And we'll see if we get a different vantage point back, which I'm thinking we do because Madison keeps looking back. Yeah, so that's the view looking back. This is the better view, really, because you get both of the north and south windows.
So if we would have walked the trail to Turret Arch, we wouldn't have been questioning where north and south window was.
You're right, but you know what? This is reality. I mean, we
That
didn't know.
is true. Because it sends you both ways.
You're right. So we just picked the wrong way to start. Where you going?
It's like having a small kid again.
Yeah. Listen. Are you wanting to go over there? Yep. That's Madison way up top. See if you can tell how far. There she is. See her? I do. All right, there goes Chad. This is Turret Arch. There's a little tiny one. So much you can like, oh wow. Look at that. So pretty. I'm glad we came back tonight. It's a beautiful evening.
So it's Paula and Chad from the future. We realized in post-edit that we did not close out the second Arches video. So we thought we would just come back around and then talk about a few things that we liked about Arches.
Yeah. Well, let me just say, Arch is way better than I ever expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect, really, and it blew my mind away.
It's so much bigger than I expected.
Yeah.
Because it took from the front of the park to get to Delicate Arch, it was a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
And so I was completely surprised by that.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned in the other video or one of the videos that like when you're at the front of the park,
Yeah.
you have to like climb and do switchbacks.
Yeah.
And then you get to, then it kind of like opens up to this just expansive, amazing land. But I loved it. I would highly recommend anybody go there.
And I'm super glad. You'll see at the end of the video that it was slightly different because we actually, on our way back from Colorado that day, we stopped in to Arches again and went to the window section. And
You're giving away. They don't know we went to Colorado. Spoiler.
so spoiler alert. And so, but I'm glad that we stopped and went back.
Yeah, because we were, like you saw earlier, we were just going to give up because the parking was a nightmare and we just couldn't get there. And then, but like going back at like 7 o'clock at night, wonderful, plenty of space. A lot of people were going back to watch the sunset and do sunset hikes.
Yes.
So what a great idea. That was smart too.
Well, it's also a great idea if you're close to drive back in the park after it's dark because the park is open 24 hours a day and to watch the stars.
Yeah, I didn't mention that. We did do that at Arches also.
Yeah.
It was a little creepy again.
No, it was great. There were so many white dots. I mean, it wasn't the perfect light out because it was a new moon. And so it caused the sky to be a little bright. But I've never seen so many specks of white.
Yeah, and Madison came with us too, but she will say too, like it's so dark you really can't see a whole lot. So you don't know if there's animals around or whatever, but it was really neat.
So what one tip would you give? And then what was your favorite arch?
Well, I would definitely say the tip is wherever is the most important, like whatever arch or whatever hike is the most important to you, get there super early because parking is very limited. And we went on a not busy time. We went right before the busy season really hits up. So definitely get there early. And then, like he said, don't be afraid to go back later in the day, like almost at sunset, and do a shorter hike.
Yep.
Favorite arch? That was tough. I like the hike to Landscape Arch because the walls, I don't think it came across in the video, but the walls were just like giant. And you just felt like this little ant in this giant world of rocks around you. So I thought that was really cool. And of course, I didn't go to Delicate, so there you go.
So my tip would be to get early, go to Delicate. One, you're going to beat the heat in the hike that you have. And two, there are a lot less people that go there and start. And that's where I would start first. And my favorite arch was Delicate Arch.
No
Definitely.
surprise. I mean, I watched the video of them doing that, and it's crazy. But I will say, Madison, I think, loved Double Arch too. So she's not here to answer that. But I mean, she definitely, I think it's hard to pick a favorite because they were all so amazing, but also different.
Hold on. Did you think she enjoyed Double Arch because of that or the fact that she climbed up and tried to kill herself in that arch?
Yeah, it was crazy. But if you've done arches before, leave some comments below. Let us know what your tips are. If you have tips for the viewers, maybe you know something we don't know, or you went to an arch that we didn't get to, and maybe we need to go back.
Well, thanks for watching.
Give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe.
We'll see you on the next adventure.